just assume they are the culprits in every unexplained death on the water. But I think it's possible there is a pack-hunting killer fish down there, responsible for some of these brutal deaths, including the ferry victims. I hook up with some fishermen to see what they're catching. It's very clear. This is a very rich water. Lots of these things in here. Tilapia. This is the staple food source for sub-Saharan Africa in terms of fish. And there are lots of them. They're nice fish, but nice looking fish, but also very tasty. But I think I can bet that it's not only people that are going to be enjoying these. There's going to be other fish in here as well, with teeth feeding on these. This water is bound to have predators in. I ask around if there's anything that fits the description of a toothy pack hunter. And one of the stories I hear is of a young man who was attacked while wearing a crucifix around his neck. A predator in the water spotted the moving, shining object and went for it. Apparently the man's chest was sliced open. The locals believe it was the jaws of a predatory fish that inflicted the damage. I'm told there's an English-speaking fisherman named Clifford who may have more information, as he too was bitten by a fish in these waters.
The fish wriggled. I tried to grab the fish, but I hit it in the teeth with my hand, and it closed up.
And is this the mark here?
Yes.
Wow.
I had 14 stitches. My thumb is no longer functioning.
So what is the name of this fish that bit you?
Ngwesh.
Ngwesh. And this is the thing with fish names, and the reason we have scientific names is that everybody knows what everybody's talking about. This is not a name I've heard before. It's clearly a predator. It's toothy. I'm actually quite used to seeing piranha bites on fishermen in the Amazon, and you're normally talking there something small, something maybe, you know, the most an inch across. This is, we're talking 2.5, 3 inches across, and it's got a sort of almost a sort of a triangular profile. But to inflict a wound like that, it's got to have very, very sharp teeth. And this was a couple of years ago, and it's just left a permanent scar. Can you describe the fish that did this? What does it look like? What's the mouth like? What is the body like?
It's a long fish with sharp teeth and with stripes. The teeth, they are closed.
They interlock. Are there a lot of them in the water here? Is it something you see very much?
During the month of January, February, the water is clear. You see schools of them, lots of them.
So the pictures that's emerging is not a solitary hunter. This is something that lives in packs. Clifford described the way the teeth work, they interlock. That's quite piranha-like. The fact that they're in packs, that's also quite piranha-like, but this is the wrong continent, and to my knowledge,